What are the benefits of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Feeling bogged down by the messy code and effort required to pass behavior around in Kotlin? Struggling to unlock the benefits of functional programming? Learn how Lambda expressions provide a clear benefit, a concise way to tidily write and easily pass functional logic that will revolutionize your Kotlin code. In just a few minutes, I'll demonstrate the coding benefits Lambdas bring, including cleaned up code and unlocked power that saves you major time and effort. Shimmering Kotlin code on my screen enticed me like the treasures of ancient kings. I had heard tales of the power held in these Lambda expressions. Our few lines could accomplish tasks that once took hundreds. My fingers trembled, not with fear, but anticipation as I wrote my first Lambda. Its syntax flowed naturally like the waters of the Ameva River. Code took on new elegance and simplicity, yet yielded immense benefits. Where before my functions sprawled on for pages, now a single line could invoke their power. As I leashed my lambdas on problems once deemed intricate, they sliced through them with graceful efficiency. Soon, lambdas permeated my code base, bestowing clarity and control wherever they went. Tasks redundant and tiresome were swept away, replaced by concise and readable expressions that revealed the true heart of my logic. Coding became an art form, and the benefits shone as bright as the African sun overhead. Power that once lay locked behind monolithic methods now sat at my fingertips, ready to be summed. Yes, in these Lambda expressions, I had found a treasure beyond gold and their jewels. Their benefits rippled through my code and showed me glimpses of the elegance programming could attain. Under my careful crafting, Kotlin was transformed, elevated by lambdas into something far greater than before. A whole new world had opened up, one line at a time. Lambda expressions bring several benefits to Kotlin development, making code more concise, expressive, and flexible. Here are some of the key advantages. Why is conciseness a benefit of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Ever felt bogged down by bulky code that seems to fight you every step of the way? Discover the sleek power of Kotlin's Lambda expressions in our latest video, where we'll transform your coding experience from frustratingly verbose to elegantly concise. Say goodbye to clustered code and hello to a world of coding efficiency. Lambda expressions allow you to write more compact code by eliminating the need for explicit function declarations. This leads to cleaner and more readable code, especially when dealing with small and self-contained functions. For example, compare this regular function, fund, double, and then in brackets x of type integer, and then the function being of type integer, in curly braces, which is the body of the function, return x times 2. To this simple lambda doing the same work. Val double equals, and then in curly braces, x of type int, arrow x times 2. Why is enhanced functional programming a benefit of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Tired of messy code that's hard to read and debug? Our Kotlin's Lambda expressions provide a clear and concise that's easy to understand and much less error-prone. I'll show you how to harness the power of functional programming to write simpler, safer applications in less time. Lambda expressions are a core feature of functional programming, and Kotlin support for Lambda expressions opens up a whole new world of functional programming possibilities. With Lambda expressions, you can easily work with higher order functions, form functional transformations on collections, and embrace the functional programming paradigm. Furthermore, treating functions as values allows adopting functional concepts like deferred lazy evaluation, immutability and lack of side effects, and recursive functions instead of loops. This declarative style abstracts flow control away from stateful code, which reduces bugs. Why is flexibility a benefit of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Sick of rigid, bulky code that's hard to maintain, struggling with callbacks making your Kotlin confusing? Learn how Lambda expressions introduce flexibility that will revolutionize your development experience in just 2 minutes. By treating Lambda expressions as first-class citizens, Kotlin enables you to pass them as arguments, store them in variables, and return them from functions. This provides a high level of flexibility, allowing you to dynamically adjust the behavior of your code at runtime. Why is improved efficiency a benefit of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Spending too much time writing boilerplate code. Learn how Kotlin's Lambda expressions can help you code more efficiently and with less verbosity. This segment will demonstrate how Lambdas streamline your code by allowing you to pass functions as parameters, promising cleaner, more reusable code functions that get right to the point. The concise nature of Lambda expressions can lead to more efficient code as unnecessary boilerplate is eliminated. Additionally, the ability to pass Lambda expressions as arguments to higher order functions can reduce code duplication and improve code reuse. Why is interoperability a benefit of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Feeling overwhelmed by verbose, tangled code? Struggling with interoperability nightmares between Java and Kotlin? Learn how Kotlin's sleek Lambda expressions can help uniting languages and delivering delightfully succinct yet readable code in just minutes. Tame the mess and harness the power. Why is interoperability a benefit of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Lambda seamlessly convert to Java 8 plus functional interfaces like Runnable, providing easy interoperability as evidenced by the code that I'm placing on the screen now. An example of this is the code where I declare a variable called Runnable, val Runnable equals Runnable, and then in the Lambda you place the logic. This enables leveraging Lambdas for Android, Spring Framework, RxJava, and more. Why is concurrency a benefit of Lambda expressions in Kotlin? Tired of your apps grinding to a halt when doing complex tasks? Learn how Kotlin's Lambda expressions enable easy concurrency, allowing your apps to stay responsive even during intensive processing. Concurrency of Kotlin Lambdas. Executing logic asynchronously is easy by passing Lambdas to threads, callbacks, deferred values, and flows. The first piece of code is an example of a thread where the code runs in parallel. The second piece of code is a function with a callback where the code is to be called later. So in this, which means that there's no need for separate runnable classes. That being said, are you tired of those pesky runtime null pointer exceptions crashing your apps? Let us now take a look at another feature of Kotlin, null safety. With Kotlin's built-in null safety, you can say goodbye to worrying about NPEs. Instead, leverage the power of strict compile time checks to catch issues early while writing cleaner, safer code. Learn how Kotlin makes handling nulls simple and intuitive in this quick video.